Science and Technology Current Affairs. 1. Which airline introduced a software for real-time reporting of in-flight incidents? Answer: Air India. Tata Group owned Air India said it will use a UK-headquartered Ideagen's enterprise cloud software application, Coruscant. The safety data software application will help enhance the safety management system and facilitate real-time reporting of in-flight incidents. 2. What is the name of the new classification of germs like bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites that are not easily killed by antibiotics? Answer: superbugs. Superbugs are a type of germs like bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites that are not easily killed by antibiotics. According to a recent report by UN Environmental Programme (UNEP), superbugs could be major cause of death in the future. Overuse of antibiotics in animal farming and pollution from pharmaceutical companies can cause these germs to become resistant to antibiotics. 3. How many satellites were placed in the orbit aboard the SSLV-D2 launch vehicle of ISRO? Answer: 3. The Indian Space Research Organisation successfully launched its second developmental flight of a small satellite launch vehicle, SSLV-D2. It placed 3 satellites into 450 km circular orbit, which are ISRO's Earth Observation Satellite EOS-07. 4. Hong Kong flu pandemic was caused due to which type of influenza? Answer: Influenza A H3N2 virus. Influenza subtype H3N2 is recently causing a surge in hospitalizations due to respiratory illness across India. H3N2 is responsible for at least 92% of all severe acute respiratory infections and outpatient influenza-like illnesses. The virus was responsible for causing the 1968 pandemic that resulted in deaths of over 1 million people. This flu pandemic is known as Hong Kong flu pandemic of 1968. 5. NASA's Curiosity rover recently captured the crepuscular rays on which planet? Answer: Mars. NASA's Curiosity rover recently captured the crepuscular rays on Mars for the first time. The rover captured the view when the sun illuminated the cumulus clouds. When the atmosphere contains dry particles like dust and smoke, light from sun rising or setting can scatter, resulting in the formation of sunbeams known as crepuscular rays. These rays pass through openings in clouds or between objects. 6. Spring equinox, the first day of spring in the northern hemisphere, usually begins in which month? Answer: March. Spring equinox, also known as vernal equinox, is the first day of spring in the northern hemisphere. It began on March 20 this year. The equinox is also called the spring equinox in the northern hemisphere and autumn equinox in the southern hemisphere. 7. Asia's largest 4-meter international liquid mirror telescope was launched in which state? Answer: Uttarakhand. Asia's largest 4-meter international liquid mirror telescope, ILMT, was launched recently at Devastal in Uttarakhand. The ILMT was inaugurated recently in Aryabhat Research Institute of Observational Sciences. ILMT is the first liquid mirror telescope designed exclusively for astronomical observations and is the first optical survey telescope in India. 8. Dagger computer model is an AI-based computer model which is used in which field? Answer: geomagnetics. Dagger, Deep Learning Geomagnetic Perturbation computer model can forecast geomagnetic disturbances 30 minutes in advance at the global level. This AI model will help with the rapid and accurate prediction of the solar storm. 9. Which Indian company manufactures the R21 Matrix M vaccine? Answer: Serum Institute of India. The R21 Matrix M vaccine is a malaria vaccine developed by Oxford University and manufactured by the Serum Institute of India. The vaccine, which leverages Novavax adjuvant technology, has been licensed for use in Ghana by the country's Food and Drugs Authority. 10. Atacama Cosmology Telescope is located in which country? Answer: Chile. The Atacama Cosmology Telescope (ACT) is a 6-meter diameter telescope situated in Chile's Cerro Toco in the Atacama Desert. It was used to create a detailed map of dark matter, which agrees with Einstein's theory of gravity. 11. Scientists have reported evidence of the piezoelectric effect in which material? Answer: liquids. Piezo effect is a phenomenon that involves a body developing an electric current when it is squeezed. For the first time, scientists reported evidence of this effect in liquids as researchers applied pressure with a piston to a sample of an ionic liquid in a cylinder. It led to the release of electricity. 12. Which country's plant mycologist is the first person in the world contract to plant fungal disease? Answer: India. Chondrosterum purpureum is a plant fungus that causes silver leaf disease in plants. A plant mycologist from India has become the first person in the world to contract a plant fungal disease. It attacks most species of the rose family, Rosaceae, particularly the genus Prunus. Among the millions of fungi present, only a few hundreds of fungi infect humans and animals. 13. Which virus has been recently found to trigger cancer? Answer: Epstein-Barr virus. The Epstein-Barr virus is one of the 9 known human herpes virus types in the herpes family. A new study has found that this virus, which primarily spreads via saliva, can evolve into cancer. Researchers at the University of California, San Diego have discovered how the Epstein-Barr virus (EBV) can exploit genomic weaknesses to trigger cancer while also decreasing the body's ability to suppress it. 14. What is the name of the hybrid solar eclipse which will transit from an annular eclipse to a total eclipse? Answer: Ningaloo eclipse. The Ningaloo eclipse is a hybrid solar eclipse in which the eclipse will transit from an annular eclipse to a total eclipse in certain regions of the world and again transit back to an annular eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs when moon passes between Earth and Sun, thereby obscuring the view of Sun from small part of the Earth. There are 4 types of solar eclipses: total, partial, hybrid and annular. 15. Which country has developed GRX 810, a 3D printed super alloy? Answer: USA. The GRX 810 is a 3D printed super alloy developed by NASA scientists. It is an oxide dispersion strengthened NiCOCr based alloy. It showed over 1000-fold better creep performance, 2-fold improvement in strength, and 2-fold improvement in oxidation resistance when compared with the traditional polycrystalline wrought Ni based alloys. 16. How many zero shadow days occur in a year for places between Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn? Answer: 2. For people living between plus 23.5 and minus 23.5 degrees latitude, the sun's declination will be equal to their latitude twice, one during Uttarayan and once during Dakshinayan. On such occasion, sun will be exactly overhead at noon and will not cast a shadow of an object on the ground. Uttarayan, movement of the sun from south to north, from winter solstice to summer solstice, and Dakshinayan, back from north to south, happen because Earth's rotation axis is tilted at an angle of roughly 23.5 to the axis of revolution around the sun. 17. What is the expansion of SAF which was seen in the news? Answer: Sustainable aviation fuel. The sustainable aviation fuel is a biojet fuel used to power aircraft with minimum carbon footprint. Recently, the Indian Institute of Petroleum has tied up with Indigo, SpiceJet and 3 Tata Airlines to support the production of SAF. 18. Johnson Space Center's thermal vacuum chamber is located in which country? Answer: USA. NASA Johnson Space Center's thermal vacuum chamber has interior conditions that are similar to those found on Moon. In this chamber, scientists recently conducted a test to successfully extract oxygen from the simulated lunar soil in a vacuum environment. 19. AT2021WX, which was seen in the news, is associated with which field? Answer: Astronomy. AT2021WX is the largest cosmic explosion to be ever observed. It was observed by a group of astronomers led by the University of Southampton. The explosion is said to be 10 times brighter than any known supernova, the explosions that occur as massive stars die. 20. Which supercomputer was ranked at 75th position at top 500 global supercomputing list? Answer: Aravat. Aravat is an AI supercomputer in the Center of Development of Advanced Computing, CDAC, Pune. It is India's largest and fastest AI supercomputing system with a remarkable speed of 13,170 teraflops. It was ranked at the 75th position in the world by the 61st edition of Top 500 Global Supercomputing List. The supercomputer has been installed. 21. Osima, osimertinib is a new drug capable of cutting the risk of death from which disease? Answer: lung cancer. The osimertinib is a new drug capable of cutting the risk of death from lung cancer by half. Lung cancer accounts for around 1.8 million deaths each year. Taking the drug daily after surgery reduced non-small cell lung cancer patients' death risk by more than 50%. 22. Which is identified to be the main cause of tragic train accident in Odisha's Balasore? Answer: electronic interlocking. Electronic interlocking is a system of signaling devices designed to prevent conflicting movements between trains by coordinating the arrangement of tracks. The change in electronic interlocking is the main cause for the tragic train accident in Odisha's Balasore. 23. VLA 155-3, based on La Reunion strain, is a vaccine against which disease? Answer: chikungunya. VLA 155-3 is based on the La Reunion strain of chikungunya, which is of the East Central South African genotype. 24. Cluster N is associated with which part of bird? Answer: brain. Recently, researchers from Bowling Green State University in the US and the University of Western Ontario in Canada discovered a region of the brain which is called cluster N. As per the research, this region of brain is used by birds to detect and process the magnetic field of Earth. It becomes active specifically during the migratory periods of birds, like playing a role in their magnetic compass and navigation abilities. 25. What is vasovagal syncope, which was seen in the news? Answer: medical condition. Vasovagal syncope is a condition characterized by a sudden drop in heart rate and blood pressure leading to fainting. According to a study conducted by AIMS, yoga has been found to enhance the quality of life for individuals with vasovagal syncope. It is a widespread clinical condition with an estimated lifetime prevalence of 35%. 26. Which institution has developed a framework named OsteoHRNet? Answer: IIT Guwahati. A team of scientists at the Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati has created a cutting-edge framework called OsteoHRNet, which utilizes deep learning techniques to automatically evaluate the intensity of knee osteoarthritis (OA) by analyzing X-ray images. This artificial intelligence models has the potential to identify the extent of the condition and support healthcare professionals in remote locations, facilitating more precise diagnosis. 21. What is ear needle, which was seen in the news? Answer: a star. In March 2022, astronomers announced the discovery of the farthest known star via an image taken by Hubble Space Telescope. They named it Earendel, the Old English name of morning star. 28. What is the name of the rover which was part of the Chandrayaan-3 mission? Answer: Pragyan. The Pragyan rover of the Chandrayaan-3 mission is embedded within the Vikram lander. After the soft landing of the Vikram lander, the Pragyan rover has begun its investigation. The mission cycle is 14 days, equivalent to one lunar day, and Pragyan will embark on a series of pioneering experiments designed to conduct experiments like analyzing the moon's chemical composition, scrutinizing its soils and rocks, etc. 29. What is the name of India's first space-based observatory to be launched in September 2021? Answer: Aditya L1. The ISRO is set to launch Aditya L1 on September 2 to study the sun. The Aditya L1 mission is the first space-based observatory class Indian solar mission to study the sun. It will be placed in a halo orbit around the Lagrangian point of the Sun-Earth system. 30. Recently, scientists have engineered E. coli bacteria to generate electricity from which material? Answer: wastewater. Recently, scientists have achieved a groundbreaking feat by engineering E. coli bacteria to generate electricity from wastewater. The bioengineered E. coli can produce electricity while metabolizing various organic substrates, including wastewater collected from local brewery. The researchers enhanced the bacteria's extracellular electron transfer capabilities, making them highly efficient electric microbes. 31. Scientists have issued a warning about the spread of parasitic brain worm, rat lungworm, in which country? Answer: USA. Scientists have issued a warning about the spread of parasitic brain worm called rat lungworm in the southeastern United States. This invasive parasite can be contracted by consuming tainted food, including fresh produce and escargots. 32. Which country has discovered Jumbo's Jupiter mass binary objects? Answer: USA. NASA's James Webb Telescope has made a remarkable discovery by detecting Jupiter-sized objects in space called Jumbos, Jupiter mass binary objects. They were discovered during James Webb survey of the Orion Nebula. 33. Which comet is also referred to as the Orionid meteor shower? Answer: Halley's Comet. Halley's Comet is about to treat sky watchers with a spectacular display of shooting stars for the first time in 37 years. 34. Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope is associated with which space agency? Answer: NASA. 35. What is the name of world's first robot CEO? Answer: Mecha. Dictador, a spirit brand based in Colombia's Cartagena, has appointed Mecha, who is manifested as a robot. Mecha is a research project between Hanson Robotics and Dictador. It has been customized to represent company value. Hanson Robotics also created Sophia, the popular humanoid robot. With advanced AI and machine learning algorithms, Mecha claims to swiftly and accurately make data-driven decisions. 36. NISAR is the collaborative Earth observing radar satellite between ISRO and NASA. NISAR, the collaborative Earth observing radar satellite between NASA and the Indian Space Research Organisation, has completed a rigorous 21-day test designed to assess its performance under extreme temperature and the vacuum of outer space, as confirmed by NASA. This thermal vacuum test was conducted at ISRO Satellite Integration and Test Establishment in Bengaluru. 37. James Webb Space Telescope detected a cosmic delivery system of which particles? Answer: Pebble. In a recent study, James Webb Space Telescope from NASA has detected a sophisticated cosmic supply chain involving ice-covered pebbles drifting inward from the outer solar system. This observation supports the long-standing theory that these pebbles are transporting water to planet in the process of formation closer to their respective stars. 38. Ariane 6 rocket was developed by which space agency? Answer: ESA. Ariane 6 is a European expendable launch system being developed by Ariane Group on behalf of the European Space Agency. 39. Swiss and STEPS instruments are related to which mission of ISRO? Answer: Aditya L1. India's Aditya L1 satellite began unraveling solar wind enigmas as two cutting-edge particle spectrometers commenced data gathering in recent months. The Swiss and STEPS instruments on Aditya solar wind particle experiment payload have detected protons, helium ions, and energy histograms exhibiting solar wind behavior fluctuation near Sun-Earth Lagrange point L1. 40. NOAA ocean exploration researchers have found 1,600 meters seamount in which ocean? Answer: Pacific Ocean. The researchers of the NOAA Ocean Exploration in Major Discovery found a massive underwater mountain, also known as the seamount, on the Pacific Ocean floor of the coast of Guatemala. The seamount is likely to be a remnant of an extinct volcano similar to other seamounts. The seamount found 1,600 meters, which is nearly twice the height of Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the world's tallest building.